Well, my friends, it's time for yet another heater light exhaust fan combo install. And we're going with the Delta one here. Hopefully it'll last. So unboxing this, just to show you guys, these sidearm things go in the styrofoam here on the side. So some of the tools you're going to need, probably Phillips head screwdriver, possibly an impact driver. You're going to need the punch out screw part that goes in there. Stop. So that needs to be popped out. And you need that part that screws in and holds your wire so this doesn't cut it up. I'm going to the attic, somewhere in that for protection. Long sleeve shirts and pants. What else? So here's this, and the wires are accessible through the side here. What you definitely need is one of these to test your voltage. Must have. Be very careful. Double, triple check. I already went out to the circuit breaker, turned off my switches here. Okay, so I had that sealed off because it's kind of windy and had stuff going up in there. So I'm going to pull that down. This is like, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, probably like the 4th or 5th install on these things that I've done in the last few months. And we've just been having horrible luck with the heaters on these. It's different brands, but the heater's just burning out. You can't run them for, a half hour and then they just burn out. The other one ended up melting the thing and then going out. So hopefully that's not going to happen, guys. I went with Delta, had some Brown new tone ones going out on me. So here we go. This is what we did so far. I kind of just prepped this one. All your wires are accessible from the side here. So we have the spaghetti wires there. I actually have a little thing. If you could prep this beforehand, it makes it kind of nice. So I'm going to be popping this one off. Just use like a flathead screwdriver. You can get under there, kind of punch that out. So we're going to do that. Excuse me. And I'm going to install that one little piece there. All right, so the easiest way to pop these out, just get a flathead screwdriver, stick it in there, and just pop it out that way. So this is what I'm talking about. This is not included in there. This is a wire. I'm not sure the exact technical term for it, but your wire goes in there, and then you screw that in there to hold it in place. So it's like, it just screws onto the back right here. This goes through. This screws on. Usually just hand tighten that. And there we go. Oh, one thing else I forgot. Electrician's tape. And then we're heading up in the attic, guys, for the fun part.
Well. Here's a familiar spot for me. Up in the attic again. For like the 20th install. This is my comfort zone here, I guess. Alright. See, you can't get down here. Very comfortable there. Gonna test our wires. Looks like they are not hot. Okay. First things first, then. Get this up back a little bit. And this is going to go down there like this. Okay. Screws. I'll make sure this is even gonna reach over there to my wires now. Wouldn't that be a fun little thing? Right. This goes over here. And my wires aren't long enough to come over here. That's pretty spectacular. So all right. Well, we gotta push all these through there. Okay. These have got to go through here. So feed them through there. It's just amazing. Looks like we're not gonna it's just not any give to that. So that's all the wire we got right there. The other one was back here. This one's over here. It never ceases to amaze me here. Alright, so let's push these through, I guess. Should gain us a couple more inches on our wires. go. That should right there give us, oh my gosh, of course it's flathead. Why wouldn't it be flathead screwdriver, right? Gotta improvise, I guess. Do this on. Alright, just don't see that going anywhere. Okay, so now the fun part. We can install these. Alrighty, so take this off. And these are gonna slide in there. Edges. Let's see, so the long edge over this side is down, so the long edge on this side. Oh, come on. There, one on that side. We got a short side here. And watch out, these are kind of sharp, so just be careful. Help! 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 Cried for help, but no help came. I gotta go all the way downstairs and help myself. We'll be back. I was crying for help, but no help came. Crying for help, but no one helped me. Back down to the comfort zone. Back in the comfy spot again. All right, that was fun. Try it again. So this flips over like that. All right. These come out here. They're out over there. All right. Okay, these extend. Over to those spots. And this is going to center right there over the hole. Alright, there we go. Okay, I think we want up a little bit. So those screws come in to the job. So we want it up a little bit, right? Right about there. We want it. So of course my impact driver is over there. Gotta reach. See if I can't get over there and reach it. Come on, buddy. Okay. There we go. Down. These little screws they gave us. Okay. Now comes the fun part. This has got to be a little bit. It's going to be like right about there, I think. one. Okay, so same thing with this side. It should be right about there, I think. This wire's in the way. Right about there is where we want to be. And then that's too long, of course. And then I can't pull this out. Oh my gosh. Oh, tripod out. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so let's try this way now. See if that's going to give me the spot I need to get that out of. Oh, come on, you miserable stinking. Okay. Try it again. You gotta be joking me, right? Yeah. Two more. Okay. Let's go. Alright. So an angle here. So I'll lift this up so it's even. We want it to be right about there, I think. One more. I'm not going to let me use this one, is it? Because it's too long. This one's going to be a fun one here. Come on. Let's do. Alright, try it again. Oh my gosh, dude. I need a stronger magnet on this thing. It's super frustrating. until the you gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. No! So stupid right now. Come on, bro. You gotta be joking me. Oh my goodness. Yes! Success! Alright, so pretty good there. I don't know if I need a couple more screws in each one maybe. Just to let the good times roll. Okay. Alright, one more. And hopefully it won't be as tough as that last one. Shouldn't be. There we go. Alright. One screw takes as long as 7. Or 5, whatever. I think that's it for my impact driver. Yes. Okay. Now comes the fun part that we've all been waiting for, which is the wiring of this bad boy. Alright, so let's do the easy part first. Because we know that the grounds go together. So I'm going to wire our grounds real quick. fun part begins. Now the fun part begins. 3 blacks, 2 blacks, 4 whites. Partridge in a pear tree. I think all the whites go together. And I need my diagram. So back we go. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Should have the wiring okay now. Get back into our little position here without killing ourselves. Ouch. Want the head there. Okay. Alright. Let's get the cracking. So, here we go. We got the 3 whites. 3 white wires. They're all going to go together. With one of our incoming whites. So 3 of those to the 1. Right. Now the red, if you only have 2 blacks and 2 whites, red's going to the white. You got a black, go to black, got a black, go to blue. Alright, there we go. That should be all we need for that. Next, we're going to attach our ducts here. Just like that. Duct tape. Okay. That's gonna go slide it underneath here. Get that on as much as possible. There. Just didn't do that. All right. Go. Looking good there. You can put some duct tape along the edges too to just eliminate some of your airflow. I like to put some duct tape down there along the sides. So get it on there. And that just helps eliminate some airflow. Along the back sides there. You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Put that down there like that. Try to get all our gaps covered there if we can. So it actually looks pretty good there. Got one on this side. And there we go. Alright, so I'm actually going to go test this real quick. I don't need that stuff. I'm going to make sure, turn this on, make sure my wires were good. I think I could put back most of this stuff here. Okay. Keep these little screws, I guess. Pocket. This should go back there. This should kind of go back under here. And this little fella can go back under here. Like that. And I'm just going to test my thing here, see if I got my wires hooked up correctly or not. So I'm going to turn on the breaker and get out of here. See how it's working. We'll be right back. Alright, so it was the heater and the vent were switched around on the switch. So I just changed the wire. The black and the blue one, I just switched them to the one blue to the other black and the other black to the other black. So switched it. That way my switch configuration is the same as it was. Now, simply going to install this. Get this screwed on there. And we're all done. So, I guess I shouldn't have put this back yet, but that's alright. We'll just squish it there like that. So we're just going to try to force all these down in there. Make sure we got a good connection on all these. Okay. So these just all go down inside there. And I'm just going to screw this on there, so push all those in there. Hopefully. There. Nice. I don't really go in there very well. Shouldn't have much choice yet for the matter. There we go. Right, and then we're just going to screw that in. Wire in there. There we go. Okay. So once we got all those shoved in there, take our last little screw here. And there we go. All done, yay! Super excited. Good to go. Happy coffee. We're done here, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hopefully this will be the last of these installs you'll ever see me do. But I've done so many of these now, if I lose my job, I'll just install these for the rest of my life. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. See you next time.
Okay, now for this last part of the fan, it's actually pretty simple. And I have this on there already, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit. Just plug in your fan up in the plug. There's only one little plug there. You plug that in, I'm sorry, for your light. And then you just take your screw and screw that in right here. So the side mounts up on top, they can come down a little bit past the sheetrock here. I made them kind of flush, and so I need to get a longer screw. So when you put this in, it's got to drop down a little bit. So I think past the sheetrock. They gave me a really short screw, so I just used a longer one because all my other fans, I had them like kind of even with the sheetrock, but this one was a little bit different. So I just grabbed a random screw I had in my garage and just put some paper in the hole and screw that in. So it's actually working. So until it doesn't work. Okay, what is this? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Which way are we going in here? Okay, this way. That's right. So backwards here. Come on, this is really difficult trying to hold my phone while doing this. Okay, so you would just line up that screw with the hole there, put it in, just screw it in, and it's holding quite well. I might actually go up in the attic and adjust it so those so the sides of the thing come down a little bit, but it was just such a pain to screw those in. So when you do that, just make sure your things drop down a little bit, or you just need a longer screw. Either way is really not a problem. So Okay, guys, thanks for watching this install. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.